Welcome, everybody, to Metal Gear Rising B Vengeance. I'm Action Shakespeare, once again, back in the grind, back in the Metal Gear grind, with my constant companion, B-Drops.
Hello.
There they are. That's all we got. Anyways, good night, everybody.
Should I put on an effect? Are we good?
Oh, yeah, let's get more production into this.
Yeah, alright.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Cool. Anyways, welcome to Metal Gear Rising B Vengeance, our final? At least final of this initial phase of playing Metal Gear games alongside for my good friend B-Drops, who has never experienced the series. We went through a lot of them, and now we're on this one because that last one really left a bad taste in our mouth.
Ugh.
It's just terrible. Anyways, I need to get this game started, so please look at this fun graphic while I get everything properly running.
We do not speak of the boy here. Do not make me look upon that creature.
You gotta look at the boy, B.
No, why does he look so weird?
You're still gonna dispute.
Why does he look so weird?
Alright, that's for you.
Thank you.
Did I not set up a fucking thing for okay, there it is. I was about to say, this is gonna be a problem. Everything looking good? Everybody seeing what they should be seeing?
NVIDIA.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you gonna keep that filter on?
You want me to turn it off?
Maybe a little.
Yeah. Okay. I was totally kidding until you said let's pull up the production value. So you know what?
We'll save Metal Gear Rising the radio drama for another day.
Super fair.
All right, Metal Gear Rising, Platinum's Metal Gear game spin-off. We could just press start, or we could punch in the Konami code and make Raiden say this.
Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance.
Thank you, Quentin Flynn. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
You do good work.
We're just gonna kick into a brand new game. First, we're gonna mess with some settings. Namely, we gotta turn up some camera sensitivity. It's a little bad. And I'm gonna turn down a bunch of sounds and a little bit of voice. And we're gonna keep the music on at full blast because the music is truly probably the best part of this game.
Exciting.
And from there, we go. Play ourselves a new game. I'm gonna pick hard mode because that's the mode with like a pretty standard amount of difficulty. We're not going to play the tutorial though. I'm not doing Revengeance mode. Everything above hard mode is for people who like pain and misery and not having fun.
We've come so far in just 3 short years.
The sign of a strong leader, sir.
No. The will of a strong people. And one very able advisor.
Thank you, sir.
Oh. Why, thank you, sir.
Your
Sir,
team deserves credit as
Sir.
you guys are also here.
well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
What?
Just
Yeah.
job, Mr. Prime Minister.
Don't call him that.
I always thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
Seeing a beret triggers so much anxiety in me in this game series now.
Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
It'll never be like that again.
Yes, well,
Thank God.
security can mean many things.
Is that Chris Redfield?
Looks a little like him.
Saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved.
Well, you strayed a little bit off of the big stick
the
theory
code
there
of
at the end,
samurai.
but I guess whatever.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full
I'm
of
impressed
What?
by your basic
I could say
understandings.
the same about
You are
you,
so
Mr.
wise,
Prime Minister.
Mr.
What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
Please don't kill this nerd advisor. I am already more endeared to him than anyone else. Hello, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly yeah, double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the red blade.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I can't believe Chris Redfield is dead. Is that why he looks so different in the new games?
Yeah, they had to piece them back together.
Oh, that sucks. Konami lost a real one today.
Gave him the Capcom.
Yeah. Konami had him for one day, and this is what happened. Yeah, what was that? I agree.
Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Who's?
Is that like a derogatory thing to call someone in this universe, or is it just more of a statement?
It's a statement of fact.
Okay.
He's got cyborg parts on him.
I mean, a cyborg is defined as a human with robotic augmentations. There's no such thing as a cyborg part.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think cyborgs in this case, in some cases, are just like a fully kitted body with a human brain in it.
I guess so long as it's not 100%.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of it varies.
I'm on it.
All borged up on a Thursday afternoon. Okay, a little unnecessary, but all right, here we go.
It's your
listen.
favorite.
I know there's a what? Okay, I knew there was a sword in there, but what's up with this extremely high budget magnetic case?
It just is there.
Wait, it's like a combat knife at the end? Why?
Let's get this over with.
Oh, whatever. Don't act like you don't enjoy this.
I need 1 second. Sorry, the screen's probably gonna go black. I should probably just bump this audio down just a little bit.
Yeah, I need a sec too. Just like in general.
Let's all just take a breath. I also wanted to say, I meant to say it at the beginning. If people know spoilers, no spoilers. I will hunt you down if you spoil this game for B-drops. We need to preserve as much as we can. because this game goes some crazy places. That is all. So here's the game. You got light attacks, you got strong attacks. This palm tree is blocking my way.
I'm excited to find out what blade mode means.
Blade mode. I'll demonstrate all this. So you kind of have a light combo. But that just kind of goes forever. You have heavy attacks that you can add into the combos. He of course uses his feetsies.
No. Stop. No.
Yeah. And then blade mode is a thing you can activate where you start slashing.
Oh.
So you can control blade mode with the other stick and choose the angle. It starts from where you're thrusting it. So you kind of point down to the right, and he goes from down right to upper left.
Okay.
You can block attacks by pressing the light attack button towards the guys, and it does a parry. This is like the fundamentals of the fighting. You need to learn how to parry good. You can do ninja runs, which make you run fast and automatically block bullets.
Ooh.
And you can just do quick slashes. That guy hit me. It's okay. This is our combat playground. Nothing to worry about here. You can kind of vault off of people. These guys, guns just do chip damage. They're like basically nothing to worry about, but they're really annoying if you're trying to do no damage runs. If you perfect parry, you do that, and you can just start chopping people to bits.
Wow, alright.
His leg's just standing there. If the screen kind of flashes blue like that, you can go into blade mode and it'll activate kind of a more of a slowdown. You can also chop dudes' legs off.
Oh.
But they're still alive. See, he disappears, and that counts as a non-lethal takedown.
What?
I don't wanna. You can also do... You can do a kind of a pause in your attacks, and you'll activate a launch. There's a whole combo system.
I hate the return of Raiden's gross robot feet. In case my stance wasn't clear enough.
I'm playing around! I can cut up this car and just completely fuck it up.
Cause why not? Aww. Why?
You can cut pretty much everything in this game.
I guess why not?
That's kind of the big gimmick, and now that it's on PC, they don't have to be immediately despawned. Anyways, we're going this way.
Alright.
These guys are called the Gemini twins.
That's creative.
Yeah.
Couldn't you have picked one of them? Like, couldn't you have called them the Gemini?
No.
Okay.
Watch out!
Ah! Well, so much for the Gemini twins. I am the Gemini twin.
It is me.
Why did they call you that?
I don't want to talk
Great.
about it. Don't worry, they
Okay.
actually survived. This is the first Gemini twin.
No! These cleaver swords are kind of fun. I wish they were a
Guess
little
what?
wider though. Oh.
They're also scissors.
Okay, I'm into that. I wonder if this guy is going to be my problematic fave.
We'll see.
We'll find out. I don't know. Maybe he sucks. Again, I'm totally new here. Please don't
Yeah.
judge me harshly. I don't know anything.
Interesting. Interesting.
Where's the nerd?
There he is.
Not that one.
So you're Jack.
What do you want
Oh,
with the Prime
well.
Minister?
I want him dead.
Good delivery.
It's really good.
Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What? Yeah, same.
Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy.
I like the sound design
Some
on
of us
that
like
car
economy.
creak.
Yeah.
How's an honest warmonger supposed to
Like
make a
legitimately good.
This
Good
is
Foley.
your answer. Don't do it.
No.
Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
Whoa, the lips.
Anyways, time to fight a Metal Gear Ray.
Again.
Yeah. I actually, you know, I fought 20 of these before I was even. Oh god, he's.
Before it blows. Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
Use your ninja run.
Use your ninja run.
The music has been good.
Alright, so remember how I said parrying is the fundamental of the whole thing? You can just parry that.
Oh, that's really good.
And you get dynamic soundtrack when you enter Blade mode. And you'll just start taking off pieces of him every time you do this.
You're just too powerful and cool.
I want him to do a very specific thing. There he is. Hey, check out this tail whip. Anyways, bye.
All the way down.
All the way down. Goodbye, Metal Gear Ray Tail.
Delay strike. Go for delay.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm cutting his guns, Boris.
No backseat gaming?
Yeah, please. Boris.
Bring it down. Stop that blade.
Whoa. Oh, alright. Okay.
Here we go.
I'm
Just gonna check this Metal Gear.
wow. I'm getting some flashbacks to when I watched a bunch of cutscenes from the Wrath of Ashura.
Yeah, a little bit.
For a show. Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Anyways,
rest for these cheeks.
no rest for these. I think I wanted to point out we didn't only saw it at the beginning. But the UI is like Metal Gear Solid 4. In this section, Raiden's body is exactly the same except for his head. He's just straight off of that. And even the alert, because when you start the game, you're in alert. And it has the same iconography as Metal Gear Solid 4. Which I thought was a very cute touch. There he goes! Ninja Run also features auto parkour.
Use your ninja run to move over obstacles automatically.
appreciate these animations.
There's a secret down there, but I'm not getting it.
Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch him.
Hop, 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 hop. I like how that goes really smooth, but this building like always fucks me up. I'm not getting the secrets. I might get some secrets, but I'm not dedicating myself.
It still works.
Now we got Metal Gear Ray Phase 2. I have failed to not take damage, which is a pain in my ass.
Aw.
And I'm half tempted to restart, but I will not be doing that because I'd be restarting all the time in this game.
Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
He says use blaze mode, but you can just ninja run. I'm gonna get you a little shave on your chin there, buddy. I swear I cut this gun already. These will explode, but they also drop health power-ups.
How nice. Thank you, Metal Gear Rex.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Or Metal Gear Ray, sorry.
He's a good guy, don't worry.
I'm such a fake fan.
Yeah.
I mean, it is true. I've never played a single Metal Gear game.
Finish that bastard off.
So now you just ninja run across the missiles. It's that easy.
Extra anime. All right, let's go.
That is not a pre-animated set of missile jumps, by the way.
Oh, neat.
You kind of just point towards whatever missile and he'll jump.
Raiden sure just is like a lot these days. All right, here we go.
Here
Here's
we
the real
fucking
stuff.
go. Here's the platinum game.
Yeah. I've played an hour of Bayonetta.
Also, his tail is still cut off, which I love.
It's nice.
Only an A. Boo! Because a bullet hit me. That's the difference between A and S, basically, in that fight. Is if you got pinked
Aw.
one ting of damage.
Why does everyone insist on approaching when they're... Oh, that smile. Wow.
There he goes.
Move!
Drifting!
Oh my god.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Stop making me look at your feet.
Look at them.
I
Still
hate
got them
them.
toes, and I still use my sword with them.
It's nasty. I hate it.
Get a good look.
Now's a good time for a snack break. I think I'm gonna head on out now.
No, come back.
Okay.
Dragon, an An unidentified field rotor is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
I haven't even questioned who this Boris is.
He's that guy. There's a secret down there too, but I'm ignoring it.
Prime Minister.
Wow, they chained him up like that. That's so good. It's so much.
I won't be needing my little shield here any longer.
Yeah, stare him down. Oh no, wait.
I know.
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that?
Yeah. Wait.
Technology, a common purpose.
Raiden, forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening.
Yeah, that looked awful.
Mind if I got in? All we're saying.
Get it?
Give war a chance.
No! Aww. The blood. Oh, that sucks.
Something about that body ragdoll always gets me. It's very Gmod.
He's all yours, Sam.
Oh, all right.
Don't be shy.
So Sam won't actually start attacking until you do.
That's so polite.
We can just start walk. We can just.
Oh, you're
sir?
approaching me?
Sir, please, sir, sir. I'm just, sir. Wait, Sam, please, wait, no, Sam, you're pushing me. Fine, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna walk away, and you're not. Look, I'm just not gonna engage. You're being very hostile towards me, and I don't wanna talk to you. I got him.
Oh. Does that have anything to do with what's going on right now? Like, we killed dozens of people earlier.
Yeah, I think that might have been. That's a little more relevant later.
Self-taught. And not half bad. Still.
What? There's a a box landed in the cutscene. That's never happened.
Ooh.
So no matter how much you parry Sam, he will still just keep doing damage to you.
Sparks. Oh.
It hurts to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No. My sword is a tool of justice.
So Sam has his own gimmick.
Yeah.
He's got a couple, but he's got a very important one on his belt. You see, Sam's sheath is also a gun.
Amazing. Oh.
I'm a big fan of that reaction.
Red, are you alright? You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Sam, it's not fair. Not fair, Sam. Not fair. I'm not gonna attack you. This is lame. This sucks. Okay, I'm gonna.
Did you want to practice first?
I want to do the thing. He has like a fun little animation sometimes where he will just like put his hand on your face and push you back.
Oh.
This is what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight. It's over.
Kind of unrelated. Aesthetically, this guy gives me some Grenier vibes. Anybody else get that?
I would not know.
Okay, Warframe.
Oh. I wouldn't know.
Shame this tunnel was so long.
The tunnel was very long.
Slimy.
It's the quote of Metal Gear.
Down you go!
Oh, well, yeah, hell yeah.
Flares!
Dang.
Props for trying though, Boris.
Yeah, I respect it.
Clench.
Can someone clean this up?
Please help
That
him.
is so
His jelly
much
is
blood.
everywhere.
He's lost all of his jelly.
All right. That was our opener. Man, not seeing a double S makes me a little sad.
Oh.
I'm a little bummed out. It's not that hard of a fight. You just have to constantly ninja run or they will ping you. But that's the prologue. On to the main story. No step.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, so good. I've got a clean vision.
Really just immediately starting off with one of the weirdest, somewhat niche mech tropes that I've never understood. Climbing in the back and being sort of ass up in the cockpit.
We'll get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Can you hear me, Raiko?
Doctor.
Remember the
Doctor.
procedures
Doctor.
your new body. One, seize
Really
the
just
repair units from your foes. And two,
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs
Gatorade?
provide plenty of
Yeah, a little
CFC
bit.
and
More like
electrolytes
Powerade.
once you slice them
Ah,
open
you're right.
and, extract their fluids.
They're terrorists.
You look like such a mundane evil scientist.
Excuse me.
Doctor.
Like, he really does look like a B-list mad scientist.
He wants left hands.
That data is
Just a
very
whole
valuable.
arsenal.
I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the world come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
Completely ignoring that.
3 mics out, closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established.
Junta.
The terrorists brainjacked all the
Junta.
high-ranking
That's the word of
officers,
the
and
day.
cyborgs
It's a fun
scattered
word.
the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime.
Junta, a military or political group that rules the country after taking power by force.
There you go.
Golsaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia.
Anything happened in St. Petersburg in 2015? This was made in 2013.
Enforcement LLC.
How much did they predict?
Bonnie's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region.
The Firestone Grand Prix?
Is Jetstream saying
No massacres, though.
you've met?
I don't think so. I don't see anything.
Okay.
I've got my enhancements
Phew.
this time.
Metal Gear Rising takes place in the far future of 2018.
Uh,
Sorry.
Ready for insertion.
Yeah.
okay. I love the teeth.
Uh-huh.
Just every shot of that cake. They worked really hard on it, though. That cake cost him like $10,000. Rainbow.
Alone.
Yeah. Each cheek.
Yeah,
He
each
got it in
cheek
2
was 10.
installments. I like that if you don't pay attention to his feet, they do look like heels.
Yeah.
Like, unironically, I adore that. Barcode!
Yeah.
Scan that boy at the grocery line. Let's go. Ring him up for 10 bananas.
Raiden, you landed safely, huh? First point inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions.
All right, we got a new UI now with our new body.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that.
like it. It kind of makes sense. Yeah.
You can still cut stuff. Blade mode now automatically slows down time, but not as much as when you actually activate it in combat. This is another little playground full of things we can cut for funsies. But
Still
we
a-
also have a codec crew.
Control, it's Raiden.
Let's check in with our friends.
Copy, Raiden. Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo. Or octo camo, obviously, since that would be useless in midair.
And we wouldn't want to get your pricey new jet damaged, now would we?
Duh. The MQ-133C was not cheap, Tovarich. Now, keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Understood. Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replenish.
I gotta drink them.
This is not an infiltration mission.
Is,
There is no need to hide
is
or
he going to
avoid
become a
combat
vampire
outright.
cyborg?
Just do not get reckless. Stay safe and stay focused on your mission.
Is that Buddy Kev?
Zone out here.
The palace cleared out quickly.
It is a war zone, right?
The streets got pretty hot.
It's like a sauna in here.
We're gonna see a few civilian casualties here. Luckily, it looks like most of them got out of the city before things got bad. They've
My
basically
God.
got control of the entire town and are using the refinery as their HQ.
And that's why we're hitting the plant.
Keep in mind, those cyborgs are contractors. For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate their commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quickly.
In the meantime, let's kill all of them.
Sounds good.
Courtney.
You're looking good on our end. GPS and audio-visual feed coming in fine. Energy consumption? Check. Damage levels?
This is Courtney. She saves our game, as always.
Brain waves, blood sugar? Check, check,
Always
check.
gotta have one.
All this monitoring equipment, I got a better view than if I was standing right next to you. Anyway, I'll be saving all your data automatically anytime something important happens in the field. But contact me anytime you want a manual save.
Wow, she just... Alright.
Yeah. It's Metal Gear.
Yeah, you're right.
The basic system's exactly the same. So, did you want to save? And save complete. Simple, huh?
Copy. And glad to hear you're okay after Africa. That ambush was no joke.
Tell me about
joke.
it. 3 armored vehicles should have been plenty for
That's
that
kind of
job.
nice of you to say,
And it would have
Raiden.
been against any
Considering
typical
what
guerrilla force.
happened to you.
I keep asking myself, where would an anti-Imani faction get the cash to hire cyborgs?
It just doesn't add up. Maybe there's some intel I missed. A lead I
They
should
must
have
be
followed
funded
on.
by someone
Maybe if I reacted
with
faster,
an interest.
coordinated better. I don't know.
You can't think that way, Courtney. Not in this business. You did everything you could. Put it behind you and move on.
Get over it, Courtney.
He's being supportive.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Supportive Raiden. Supportive, soft-spoken Raiden in this game
like-
sounds like he's drunk.
I like Raiden. I really do. I missed him.
This is our new buddy, Doctor.
He's got the tallest head.
Yeah!
As we discussed, you've been outfitted with 2 revolutionary new abilities.
Fuel electrolyte absorption and self-repair from C's nanopaste.
Precisely. First, electrolyte absorption. This is simplicity itself. As your HF blade is linked directly to
So
a
Doctor
fuel
is basically who you call
into
about
any
any
source of electrolytes.
cyborg
Say,
stuff.
a hostile cyborg made
He's
up of
he's
TNT
here to
muscle
explain the
fiber,
tech
your
and
fuel
the
cells will recharge
techno
on
babble.
their own. Rather elegant, wouldn't you say?
I would indeed. It's been great so far.
But the repair process is a bit more involved. A bit more messy, you might say. Most military cyborg models store a cache of biotic self-repair nanopaste in their lower abdomen.
So I need to slice them open and use Zandatsu to extract it.
Put him in your
Cut and tape,
tummy.
In other words.
Correct. Once extracted, you need only to crush this unit in your hand to absorb the repairing agent inside.
This is our
Keep in mind,
main healing
it's extremely
mechanic.
delicate. If the unit should hit the ground, some paste will surely leak out. It will still repair your body, but less so than if you can retrieve it directly before your foe falls over.
Basically, harvest their organs before their body can even hit the ground.
Yeah,
God.
basically.
I realize. But then you Americans enjoy a bit of gore, don't you?
I may be a citizen, but I've never really thought of myself as American.
Considering I
That's
grew up in
fair.
Liberia.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
I suppose I could understand that given your history. But what then? Surely you don't identify as a Liberian.
I don't identify with anyone. No nation. No ethnic group. I'm my own man. I seem to recall those gory torture porn movies were pretty popular in Germany, too.
Indeed, indeed.
I missed you, Raiden.
Raiden's wonderful.
Germany, Russia, Japan, everywhere.
Raiden's so
Well,
fun.
everywhere except regions afflicted by actual warfare. It all has to do with taming our fears, you know?
Huh?
The desire to feel fear,
Huh?
to taste death, but from a safe distance. These films allow
Just a
the viewer
little.
to delude themselves into thinking they have overcome their fears. This
Just a drop of fear under my tongue.
Okay, Doc. I got the gist.
I
Let's
don't
save the
like
full
scary
psych
movies,
lecture for
Doctor.
some other time, though, huh?
Don't tell me about Dracula.
I bet Raiden likes vampires.
Oh no, yeah. he's-
No, I don't.
He likes
actually, I don't know.
likes movies to a degree, I guess.
I somehow just forgot about vamp, so.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
vampires are not his thing. Anyways, we can just cut this down.
Oh.
Fuck this
Okay.
doc.
Bye. That's several $1,000 just.
Oh hey, a cat.
Cat! No. This cat better dodge everything. Good. I can't believe he even tried. Vamp was kind of like an immortal guy who's sort of almost basically a vampire.
Into the sea, cat.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm taking him home to the ocean.
What are you like, King Miserable in The Last Unicorn? Leave that cat alone. I'm sorry, I forgot that guy's name, but you.
All right, we reached the edge. Bye, cat.
Poor baby.
Wow, look at these stairs. It's okay, we can still get up. Hup, hup.
The bastards are using stealth cable to ambush you.
Not well.
But it won't
Yeah.
do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming,
Oh, they put up a
throw
barrier.
your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
This is what he meant by cut and take.
Okay.
You take their spine, it fills up all your health and blade mode juice.
That's amazing.
And it replenishes your electrolytes.
Had your fill?
Widescreen.
I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb. What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
Yeah, because people care about that.
Our angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
I like her mug. It's got a little question mark, but if you turn it to the side, it looks like an exclamation point.
That is
SOP
cute.
Out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market.
I don't know, I enjoyed that tender little moment of just moving her mug.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops
Just
by
here you
another
go.
name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Is that all you care about?
Right.
The juice?
Vending machines full of blood. Easy there,
Get 'em.
Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People that I'm going to kill.
They sowed their fate. when they took
Delicious
this job.
people.
Yeah.
I'm just the Reaper.
Clench.
It's a bit cold, right? Anyway, his school. Let's get
I
to
mean,
work.
I guess that's fair.
Time
Like,
to increase the peace.
what are you gonna do? I mean, I might still laugh at him if he said that, but I guess I'm not really worrying about my safety.
What? That was an A. I guess I didn't actually do any combos enough. Oh well.
Oh.
Usually just doing that really fast with no damage just gives you an S.
Raiders, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline.
Just gonna walk over here, Boris. Don't worry about me.
Using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a Desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
Alright. Anyways, here's item boxes. We got a whole subset thing going on here. Repair nanopaste is basically rations. You can use them to heal, or they'll automatically heal you when you'd usually die.
Can Raiden eat anymore?
For fun.
So he can. Okay, that's good.
I think. I forget.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you can eat. Anyways, there's a collectible up here. If you're into that sort of thing. But you can also do this.
What? Just gently collides to the floor.
Yeah. Once you turn it into a cuttable object, it doesn't. Its physics are a little weird. I'll just get this into, you know, a good. Well, I want to get a good 500 parts.
I mean, like, it didn't even, like, crash into the floor, though, when you cut it down.
No. Hup.
Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them, or approach from behind.
So there is stealth mechanics in this game. It is a Metal Gear, after all.
Oh, jeez.
I hope you like seeing Raiden rip out spines.
I don't think it matters whether I like it.
He's gonna be doing it a lot, yeah.
Raiden,
Yeah.
take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located.
Look, they're over
Your
there.
body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Huh. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
That's no good. Anyways, we also get sub-weapons, like this grenade. If you start running behind people, they will hear you, so you gotta stop with the ninja run.
Juicy.
Oh, also, yeah, AR mode. He closes his little thing, and you kind of get a
That's
view.
cute.
Little detective vision going on. Turn around! How are you doing, folks? Anyways. Here I go killing again. You can use the control stick for blade mode, or you can just hit X or Y. To do it, X will do you, or I mean light attack, heavy attack, I suppose. It'll do horizontal and vertical slashes. We must save this man! I was able to reach that guy somehow.
He is scared to death, Raiden. Let him know he is safe.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Reggie Fils-Aimé! Farewell. Hup, hup, hup. No. Huh? Whoa, I am auto parkouring to something. I can't reach it, but I am. There's lots of things hiding. All about. Nope. Oh. Up here, Raiden. Up here, Raiden. Come on. Up. There you go.
There you go.
Good boy. Air mode can help you find things like item boxes and stuff as well. It's a helpful tool. Anyways, I'm gonna try to make a point to make more codec calls.
The stealth craft made it back to
Because
safety all right?
there's lots of them in this game, as opposed to Metal Gear Solid 4.
No repairs necessary. Some
That's pretty
routine
nice.
Maintenance and she will be as good as new.
Good to hear.
The fun thing they did is they put a dedicated codec menu in the main menu, so once you've completed an act, you can just view all available codecs.
Specializing in airborne warfare.
An Air Force for hire? That's a new one.
Ever since SOP.
Is it? I mean, like, Soldiers for Hire was kind of like a big thing in the last game.
SOP ended.
An Air Force, though.
Most every modern military
Is it really that different?
I don't know.
in one way or another.
I guess they're just used to
Good news
ground
for Maverick, I
troops.
suppose. Anyway, that's
But
quite the little
it's
jet
still
your friend
an
has.
armed military force. They just
I
got
was expecting a
planes
lot of
now.
turbulence coming in that
Maybe they
route.
only do planes. They
Should've
don't have people to
smoothly
fly
sailed.
them.
Didn't feel like
That's
I was a
hilarious.
bird exactly.
Unmanned planes, too.
Probably the next best thing.
The MQ-133C
Maybe.
uses a brand new type of active adjustment control system. Sensors on the plane take readings 120 times a second. And to be honest, I don't know how it works. But the crew chief tells me this is what keeps her flying so steady. It is all state-of-the-art technology. There are only 3 of them in the entire
So they don't
world.
cover this
Even
till
the
a while later.
RQ-133 spy plane she is
But
built
Boris
only 2
is
years old. It is fitted specially for
one of the
cyborgs.
dudes from
So
Big
maybe
Mama's
demand is
crew.
a bit low now, but I think that will change soon, eh?
Like, remember all those guys?
Yeah.
He helped ride
That's
and
a
rescue
great
Sonny before Metal Gear
From the
Solid
outside,
4
it
happened.
looks almost retro.
Yes.
Until recently, stealth aircraft design
And that's
was
their
focused on
backstory together.
radar-absorbing materials and improving aerodynamics.
And they went into business together.
But lately, engineers are trying to use
Good
the shape of
for
the
them?
craft to do more than improve gas mileage.
I don't know.
Maneuverability is a low priority. This
I
is
have a
Met-
hard time
plane,
rooting
it's
for
not like
Eva,
a dogfight
honestly.
after all.
No,
Just in general.
And we can afford all this?
The Metal Gear Rising's,
to
like,
ask, though.
conceptually
Did we
was
clear
supposed to
a
be
profit on
about
this
Boris and Raiden rescuing Sonny from the Patriots.
You need not worry about such things.
But then they were like, let's make a sequel instead.
Where the proper equipment can
Where's
make
my
or break
Sunny
a mission,
game?
We should have the best. That miss with the anti-air
I've
missile
played a
last
game
month
of
was a
it's just
painful
like her
reminder
playing
of this lesson.
Minesweeper.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, sorry. I'm too much of a boomer. No, I bet she'd like Minesweeper though.
Oh, absolutely. Like, if that was the only game available, she would figure that out really quick.
Like, I know she's playing those free games on the computer.
Yeah.
Can't beat her high score in Astro Pinball.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I also have this weird perception of her having like a
Desperado
reluctance
Enforcement,
to
LLC.
pirate games,
Registered in the U.S.
Oh.
Delaware.
despite being a super hacker.
sense.
Like,
The U.S. doesn't regulate PMCs too closely.
Uncle
Looks
Hal,
like
you
almost
gotta
all of
stop
their actual business is
torrenting
handled
anime
outside the
games.
States, though. So here, their financials are handled by a separate company based in St. Kitts and Nevis.
The preferred tax haven of megacorps everywhere.
Probably why
Support
they
the
incorporated in
developers,
Delaware in
Uncle
the first
Hal.
place. Loose tax laws.
Uncle Hal,
Funneling
you
it all
gotta,
through the
you
Caribbean must
gotta
help with the money
support.
laundering. They also have ties to the drug trade, human trafficking.
Sounds like a real class act.
Get him, Raiden.
Yeah. Desperado are bad guys. In case you didn't understand by their name being Desperado.
With a name like that,
Hey, Courtney, what's up?
Raiden, you need to save?
Man, the, like, codecs are, like, loading in a little delayed from the models. It's a little jarring. We're having a time.
Roger that. Save complete.
I wanted to follow up on our talk earlier about the stress that comes with the job. PMC work can be traumatic, even for non-combatants. If the pressure ever gets to be too much, have one of the ex-military there take over. Just...
I'm not doing that, Raiden. PMCs wield massive influence over international affairs. Abolishing
Massive.
SOC didn't change that. They need a better understanding of what they're mixed up in. The laws, politics, local cultures. Ex-military aren't here to provide that. They can't. We need civilian voices like mine here too.
Yeah.
yeah.
just take care of yourself.
Oh.
Real human
Don't worry.
beings.
Africa was more than enough excitement for one lifetime. Good thing that limo was armored.
Why do we keep calling it Africa? We were in a place.
Otherwise, you'd now be the world's clumsiest cyborg.
Hey, Cyborg Courtney could have been your partner. I might have saved your ass.
Kicked his ass.
By spilling coffee all over the enemy?
Oh.
Oh, come on. I'm not that... Oh, son of a...
Oh no, he moved your coffee for you and everything. Oh, triple sweet moment of Kevin tenderly moving the coffee. My heart.
Yeah, right? I love
And
that
Raiden-
little detail.
Raiden's
Happy White
so
Girl
glad that-
Wednesday.
Happy White Girl Wednesday, everybody.
Doctor, what do we...
So these self-repair units...
When I mangle people,
they mean they
explain
can heal
some things.
themselves at any time?
Indeed.
This is a little bit of whiplash. I'm loving it. You got some like gap moe going on Raiden. I love it.
And you didn't think it was a good idea to give me one of these things?
What else do you call it? I don't know. I could be all like, oh, the juxtaposition in these characterization traits, or I could say gap moe. One is way faster.
Healing wounds is
And more accurate to the genre.
You're right.
To absorb the nanopaste agent is far more efficient, Raiden. With it, your wounds heal almost instantly.
I know, but...
And a standard repair unit, once depleted, is nothing but an empty shell inside you. Dead weight.
I get that, Doc, but it also means I need to constantly be grabbing them out of enemies.
It's a game, Raiden.
No, it doesn't. Don't be silly. Simply avoid taking damage and you will be fine.
Just don't get hit. Just get good, Raiden. Jeez.
Raiden, you need to get good.
Raiden.
Raiden.
Raiden. Just don't
Anyways.
get hit, you sclub.
Anyways, guess who's back?
Oh.
These boys.
Legs. I love the cows.
Oh, that's a grenade. Oh, I forgot to buy the one upgrade I wanted. Oh well. Oh, here he
If I were
comes.
Cyborg Ninja and someone shot at me, I would simply dodge.
I'm gonna restart this time because I forgot to buy very important upgrades. Because I was too distracted by Codex. Happy Year of the Ox, everybody.
Happy Year of the Ox. It's not the Lunar New Year yet, but get ready.
Anyways,
I think it has some power.
they're hiding two very important abilities in the skills menu for you to buy, which is dodge and aerial parry. Kind of like that.
Oh boy, one of my favorite game tropes. Not starting with dodge. I
Right?
hate it so much.
Raiden, Sora, they're both the same, really.
You're so right. I love that combo finisher of Sora just grabbing his opponent's spine, crushing it.
This is
in
it.
his enormous hands. Like it.
Anyways, your dodge works like this. It is an attack and also a dodge. So if people go next to you, you slash them for a little bit of damage.
Real hack and slash style. I can dig it.
It is called defensive offensive.
I like that it sounds like he's wearing heels too a little bit.
Well,
Work? Raiden?
that fucking grenade.
If there's one thing I've gotten from this game, perhaps even more so than the other Metal Gears thus far, is that it is so unapologetically itself so far, and I'm having fun.
It is a lot of fun like that. What? Sometimes you don't block things in weird ways. Geckos have a lot of things they can do. They can Goomba stomp you. They like to kick. They will dodge your parries if you time them correctly.
They like to moo.
They love to moo. Guys love to try to grab you like that. And then you can just finish them off like this. So many of the attacks you can do against geckos are taken straight out of that scene in Metal Gear Solid 4. It's a delight.
I kind of really dig that, though.
We'll see more of that later.
Ooh, this would make a good workout playlist. So juicy.
So juicy.
So tasty.
It's still an A. I'll take it.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
So, Metal Gear usually has everything be extremely literal and actually happening. Who is grading Raiden's performance?
I think for once they buck that trend. It's just a platinum thing.
Oh, really? That would have been a fun little thing, like the doctor.
You could say, yeah, you could. Nobody is physically doing it, but like, you could say it is part of his job. Like, it's just his job performance. Because he gets money based on what rank he gets.
I think it'd be funny if, like, Courtney and Kevin were doing it because they're already just, like, watching the footage anyway.
Yeah, right? This is going on your performance review, Raiden.
Yeah, and because
Don't
they
fuck
already
up.
have, like, a fun rapport, they can all, like, jab at each other after Raiden gets a review. That could have been really cute.
That guy spots you really easily if you go on the other bridge.
Maybe I don't think Sunny would ever give a not perfect grade. I don't know. I feel like she'd be like, S for effort.
Rocket launcher guys are a big pain in the ass. That's why I'm killing that guy as quick as possible. Oh, hello. 2 of them. Hey, this is back.
Oh. Heck yeah.
That does damage people around you as well.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Take care of one of the... If you back them into the corner... Normally, if you do a perfect counter, they will dodge out of the way. Unless their legs take enough damage. But if you back them into a corner, you could really just fuck up their... thing on that. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
No.
No, you're still shooting at me, dude. Come on.
I have a gun. Why would I go
Come
over
on.
there? You have a sword.
Come here.
Okay. Well, you know, I gotta get this done.
Eat shit. Oh, I missed.
Oh, it's really irresponsible.
Come on. Come on. There we go. You can just drop stuff on them.
That's fun.
They don't have spines, but they do have a thing to rip out and crush.
For fun.
Anyways, that stealth section is not ranked, so you can just sort of do whatever you want with it. It doesn't really tell you up front what fights are going to be ranked or not. And if you accidentally stealth through a ranked fight, sucks to be you.
Oof.
Now let's give our crew one more call.
I didn't think flares could still fool anti-air missiles like that.
They, can't. At least not with any modern missile.
Oh.
Recent missiles rely on a dual wavelength, or IIR system, for guidance. Flares wouldn't fool either of them. But that was no recent missile I had. That Gusak Derma couldn't even take down a fat tilt-rotor target. At a close range. Chort was me.
Come on, Boris. We had no
need for such language.
reason to think that we'd be facing anything like that.
Oh,
You budgeted
Raiden.
for the tools appropriate to the job. No one blames you.
Perhaps. In any case, now we know what we are dealing with. This is still a business, but this time I am stretching the budget as much as possible. Expenses like that aircraft and your new body are all part of this.
Both were worth the money.
New body.
This body's more capable than I could have imagined.
I'm glad you feel this way.
My
since it is
body.
still company
My
property.
body.
Remember, if you quit on us, you either return it or you buy it.
Yeah, Boris. I remember the first 5 times you told me.
Got 10 more payments left on this thing.
We've confirmed 3 key
On this
captains of
thing.
Desperado. Their code names are all Wind Fiend. The captain presiding over this coup is called Mr.
I'm so sorry.
Yep. All 3 have got custom
Here's our boss. Here's our boss info.
They're known as the Winds of Destruction.
Okay.
The what? They all have action figures too?
Please say yes, please say yes,
You're
please
one
say
to
yes.
talk, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I love you, Kevin.
Who told you?
Courtney. Now that sounds like an action figure.
I didn't
Kevin's
choose
good.
it,
I like
trust
Kevin.
me.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I doubt the Winds of Destruction picked their names either.
Aw,
cultures use
Kevin.
language
You're
differently.
really
Even ones
nice.
with a decent command of English. As you can attest, Mr. LB.
Just look at Bump of Chicken.
Yeah, no kidding. Courtney, you got any more to say?
Roger that. Save complete.
You saved me again, Courtney.
Right. Anything else? Otherwise, I should get back.
Actually, yeah. You mentioned SOP earlier. How much do you know about it?
The Sons of the Patriot system? Same
You know,
stuff
the
as
big plot
anyone else
point.
in the industry, probably.
Yeah.
Basically, a nanomachine
The
software
lore?
combo for
Courtney, do you
controlling
know?
contractors.
I mean, like, 5 people know what the real deal with that lore is, and like half of them are dead.
ID matched their weapon, and they had
Oh no,
clearance
Courtney.
from their commanding officers, and the rules of engagement. I mean, it had some mental effects as well, moderating pain, enhancing concentration, that sort of thing. The idea was SOP would minimize arms smuggling and civilian casualties.
A kinder, gentler war. An oxymoron, any way you look at it.
Thank you.
Did drop though.
I
Because
appreciate you so
soldiers in
much,
the
Ryden.
system could coordinate in real time, share info. Between that and the ID weapon locks, a lot of people felt better about employing privatized military. The irony is, the system was developed based on criticisms of PMC ops, mostly American interventions. SOP propaganda said it would put limits on the war market. What it really did was shift market share over to the PMCs. Civilian deaths went down, but total casualties just kept on climbing.
More than ever.
Because everybody turned into a soldier.
And business
Yeah.
was booming. Until SOP got hacked. Suddenly, everyone realized how dangerous it was to have a single system controlling...
How did they not think about that before? How did nobody think about that?
Public opinion
To be
on
fair,
privatizing war
realistically,
did a
management
180.
can just
After that, a
suck.
lot of local conflicts and civil wars died down.
Yeah.
The PMC conglomerate
just-
had
But
to
I
figure out
totally,
the downsides
I
to
agree.
stay in business.
It's shadow organization controlling it all, whatever.
We got it all backed up on one
bad,
server,
Professor.
baby. It's in Kevin's
not the whole
basement.
story.
Oh, right, there's a character named Kevin.
know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Let's make sure
implicate him. I just thought of a name off the top of my head.
Please.
The other Kevin, Kevin S.
Yeah.
S for secret.
Secret Kevin.
Yeah.
Right, they're picking up a wireless transmission near
Thank
your
you, Pio.
position. From the frequency, most likely an enemy data terminal. Check it out. We may be able to salvage some intel.
Collectibles. This gets you extra VR missions.
We're Ryden's still doing VR.
Yeah. More than ever.
He's okay with that?
He's got a cyber brain. He has to do it even more now.
I just,
I
you
guess
know,
I can climb up this.
given his history, I thought he might not really be interested in it anymore. But I guess, you know, I'm proud of him for being able to go back at his own leisure. Oh, hello.
Show yourself.
Oh. You know, your schnoz.
No, it's his chin.
I was so worried.
I love the running gag in this game of just Raiden's chin just keeps getting like burnt and scuffed and shit.
Oh. Oh. Please no.
You got a problem with this dog?
I'm hoping it's just a brain and a robot. And not, like, another series of miserable, sexy ladies.
No, this is a dog.
You don't say.
Thank you.
Okay,
He's a robot.
what's the
Thank
meaning
you.
of life? Why are we here? I am here to kill you.
Whip us.
Right, I forgot Kojima wasn't on this game. Okay, we might not get some sad, sexy ladies. That'll be a nice change of pace.
Just one.
Oh no.
Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is
That
an
sounds
intellect if
really
you can't
sad.
use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate.
Here we go. Time to fight a dog. This is the fight that says, "Hey, do you know how to parry yet? You better learn." At least the basics.
It sure was, buddy.
Combination complete.
Good job. You did it.
Uses all of these tools. Backup required.
Oh, that dude is a sword. You just get dudes with a grenade. If you get multiple spines in one go, you can just keep grabbing them.
Is this all the human mind is capable of? I am not allowed a choice.
Are these related thoughts or?
Just kind of kicking this dog's ass.
I love this dog's just consistent commentary, like just a self-narration. You think he just lives like this?
Activating SAS protocol. Initiating smack talk mode. This is a real easy way to finish a gecko, is get them to charge at you. You just instantly are able to knock them out.
The Smack Talk bank is pretty short. All the lyrics.
Yeah!
I'm surprised you could say anything.
Ensure freedom. Obey directive. Must obey directive. No freedom. Freedom on TV.
Yeah, it's real hard to slow down for the bosses.
Freedom.
Good.
It's a wonderful little cherry on top. Anyways, let's get some new abilities. I got to the main thing of the chorus where it goes, "I'm my own master now," and then killed him. We want this, and we want this thing you get for buying it.
Yay!
This is an updated launch. Like, you have a launch attack by just like pausing in your combo, and then continuing it. But this is just like a stock launch attack that you can do at any time. And this is a Platinum game move that's in like all of their things. It's called the Red Hot Kick in another game. It's in all of them. You do that. It's a dive kick.
Gotcha.
Whoop, nope, that's the normal. You can do that. You can dive kick, or it will home on people in the air and rocket towards them, which gets very helpful. And then the other input is just a quick launch. That one is like, it's kind of like a fighting game input. You actually like double tap a direction and then attack, which I think is fun. Collectibles and money. Gotta get my battle bucks. Oh right, we should call Doctora. We just fought a robot.
Allow me to give you a recap of visual
I don't care about this. No, I don't want to know about AR mode. I'm sorry. No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sure.
We got so much to say.
What if these games got really complex with the codex system and had like a relationship system wherein like you can up your relationship by calling people, and there's a button to hang up and it will drop your relationship with them and they'll comment on it next time you call them, and they'll be like, "Raiden, why did you hang up on me?" And they'll be like increasingly more reluctant to give you information if your reputation or your relationship with them is really low.
But what about it having actual intelligence? John Searle disproved the viability of the Turing test back in 1980. In other words, just because something talks like a person doesn't mean it's really thinking. It could just be following some program designed to make it seem as intelligent as possible.
I'm impressed. You seem quite knowledgeable in this field.
I had a pretty memorable chat with an AI once, about 10 years ago. After that, I did a little reading.
Ah, yes, of course. The Patriot AI. I heard of this.
Was it actually intelligent, or just programmed to pretend? I'm still not sure.
I suppose it depends on how one defines intelligence. For example, many term chess-playing AIs and such as having sectional intelligence. Some in the field believe that sentience or self-consciousness is a necessary part of the definition. When you ask if this UG had intelligence, I suspect this is more your criteria?
Yeah, of course. Then you could ask, how do you define sentience exactly? And on and on and on.
I mean, generally it's having a unique perspective, but I can understand how that's a pretty subjective thing to define in the first place.
Yeah.
Less important to ask if the AI was intelligent or not than to ask how did the AI operate. After all, labels are useful only when they further pursuit of the truth. And that, as you well know, is the goal of all science.
Sure, Doc. Thanks. I guess.
I accidentally read that as sure dork.
Sure dork.
Sure dork.
Courtney.
You know, I almost felt sorry for the little guy.
What? That UG? Why? Because it couldn't disobey its orders?
Yeah, that, and I don't know, it didn't seem especially interested in fighting you somehow.
But was it really thinking on its own? Maybe it was all just an act. Get me to second guess myself.
You could be right. It's just...
I've been gaslit by AIs before, Courtney.
It's true, but Raiden.
That was no cuddly puppy, Courtney. It was a wolf, and a nasty one at that.
No, I know. You're right. I didn't mean to sound critical. Whatever it was, it attacked you. You had no other choice.
Didn't have much freedom myself, did I?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, Kev.
What was up with that wolf dog UG? Some pretty freaky shit.
On the flip side.
Haven't thought too much about it.
Really?
Definitely haven't been thinking about it.
Why give it intelligence if you're not gonna let it think for itself?
Good question.
I mean, I guess it makes sense if it improved combat performance.
Now that you mention it, it didn't fight like your typical UG. It felt more like I was facing off against a cyborg.
Oh. I guess the added smarts make for a tougher opponent after all.
That's not what I mean. It wasn't really tougher than your average UG. More like it was, I don't know, hesitant. It didn't follow through on its attacks either.
Guess that's why it was still just a prototype. But then why put it out on the front lines?
Who knows? Maybe
Test
it was
it,
a field
shrug.
test. In any case, probably not the result they were hoping for.
Cut it into many bitty pieces. Hey, Boris.
We are clear on the rules of engagement, yes?
Clear enough.
I got nothing
I
to
can
say.
use deadly force against
Clear
any
enough.
Hostile elements. Hostile cyborgs, I can strike first.
Basically, yes. The actual rules of engagement is more specific. A long list of no's. But you have the idea.
You want to recap the highlights for me?
No weapons prohibited by international treaty. No use of force against non-combatants, especially officials or anyone with political power who may be needed for negotiations. No use of force against any unarmed hostile seeking to surrender. And no use of force against any non-cyborg combatants without prior verbal warning.
And that
I am a cyborg, I will kill you.
Duh, but this should not be a problem. Any non-cyborg is little threat to you, Dulce have included. Besides, we have no signs of any non-cyborg hostiles anywhere in the area. Not even one.
Not even one.
We think Dulcev is working alone with Desperado here. In any case, that is the ROE. Otherwise, deadly force is authorized only in clear case of self-defense.
So basically, civilians off limits, human hostiles verbal warning,
Yep.
hostile cyborgs, anything goes.
Yes, this is a conventional warfare scenario, so the rules are based on the Hague Convention.
What defines a cyborg
Yeah,
in
sounds
this
pretty
universe?
standard. Still good to list out all the no-nos before things get
Being
too
built
hairy.
like a cyborg.
ROEs that only specify
But
who you
what
can
percentage
require too much
determines a
judgment.
cyborg versus
They make it
someone
harder
who
to
simply
remain
has
focused
a
on
couple
depth.
of advanced prosthetics?
This is why most militaries' ROEs list
Oh.
negatives, not positives. The few that take the other approach, I pity their soldiers the questions they face.
Like, what is the
And for our
cyborg
purposes,
percentage?
UGs are considered the same as hostile cyborgs.
UGs stand for unmanned
We have
gears,
no
by the way.
rules about property damage, but
Okay.
keep it minimal, yes? It just makes us look bad. Anything standing in your way,
Whoops.
trees, street lights, that's fine. But there's no reason to damage
What about
civilian
some
homes
large
or to go
bridges?
snooping
What
around.
about a giant
Goes
chandelier?
without saying.
Or a bridge, yeah. Ooh, we creeping around, we creeping around. Oh, oh!
Oh.
I'm still not very good at sneaking. We got shieldmen. I'm just gonna... I want to just get this guy real quick. I just want to get you out of the way, sir. You shoot too many guns. I don't like you. Hup. This is not a ranked fight. It's just sort of to teach you about shieldmen. Just give you a couple mooks to play with. And eat.
Give you a nice little light
snack.
lunch after a boss
Yeah.
fight.
Little snack.
Yeah.
Grenades! Hooray! Anything else? No. Nope. Nope, nope. A little weird. This is not a cutscene. Why did you go down and chase me and then come back up? I hate fighting these helicopters, especially when going for S ranks. They're a big pain in the ass. Anyway, here's a new weapon. Anti-air homing missiles.
How convenient.
Yes. Well, that didn't go. They stun them and bring them to ground level-ish.
You still cut the helicopters.
Well, yeah. The other tool at your disposal for these is this kick, but it's only got so much range. And these guys like to move and shoot missiles. And also pillars will get in my way. Come here, come here. Oh, I was wondering if he would do that. Sometimes a helicopter will just charge you.
I guess that's one strategy.
Come on, do the thing. I'm giving you a runway. Come on, you stupid helicopter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, get far enough away. Force yourself to move. He really does not want to do the thing. Oh, I haven't gotten it low enough. I forgot this is technically a boss. It's operating under slightly different rules than usual.
Sit still.
Yeah, I know. These helicopters are such a pain in the ass. There we go. Up, up, up. If they're glowing blue like this, you can just blade mode and kill them as soon as possible. But they will just sometimes throw that at you. Lame. Lame fight. Hate it. Not fun. Back to the murder. Yep.
Oh, hi.
Hey, remember those flying birds from Metal Gear Solid 4?
Yes.
So those are back, and people use them as jetpacks now.
Well,
just like the one sad girl. I'm gonna save this man.
Just a shower of blood rains upon him.
Yeah.
Buckets, chunks flying everywhere.
So yes, this jumping kick is very useful for taking down people in the air like that. Oh. You're safe, sir. It's okay now.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Now let's get him.
Do you want to?
That's a civvy, right?
Ah! Oh, okay. Thank God. It gives you a chance to just not be a monster.
No, you can't actually kill them. You just cut off their clothes.
No, I'm sure it. Oh, you can't?
No, you can't.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was like, oh, but if you hit them again, just warning you.
Relax, Boris. Just some custom tailoring.
Why?
What the hell are you thinking?
It was
Yeah,
a reflex.
answer.
It won't happen again.
What?
You even scratch one innocent playing around, and Maverick is finished. And so are you. Perhaps I sent the wrong man. Or not a man at all, but a boy with these...
Wow!
Hold on. I was distracted. That's all. I'm fine now. Accident.
How?
I'm not here to judge. Next time, find
I am a
someone
little bit.
consenting and do it on your own damn time.
Kevin.
Love you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're all right.
Raiden, what the hell do you call that?
It was a
Sick, Raiden. I call it sick. You can save your own damn data.
She will save the game first. Oh my god. Doctor, are you cool with this? Are we cool, Doctor?
He doesn't care. Doctor doesn't give a fuck.
Why do you ask?
just curious.
Well, normal brain tissue degrades starting approximately 3 minutes after the
Doctor's a
heart stop.
freak.
With neural AI, however, the
Oh yeah,
spin
let's
of
talk about
the
this
internal
dog brain.
electrons is retained even after electric power is cut. Assuming there is no damage to the actual AI hardware itself, yes, repairs should be possible.
Okay.
Whatever state it is in, I would certainly appreciate it if you could bring it back with you.
I'll see what I can do. But the mission takes priority.
Of course,
It exploded
would never suggest otherwise.
after I cut it
But
into
let's just say
pieces.
this thing is what it claimed to be. You think there are other intelligent UGs out there? Because if that's the case, I've got a feeling future missions are only gonna get rougher.
Indeed. Dozens of UGs chatting away on the field would be enough to drive anyone to distraction. Neural AIs are not von Neumann computers, keep in mind. Structurally, they are
Neumann.
closer to human brains. Hardware and software are indivisible. The learning data can't simply be transplanted to other AIs.
So it can't be copied or backed up either.
Normal UGs must be taught individually. This entails streaming provisional, audiovisual, and body sensor data until it's
That's
ready
a-
to be shipped out.
That seems pretty sentient to me.
A little bit.
Speed. But I've no data on
That
how long it would
that
take to
means that
train such an
inherently they
AI how to
require it
converse. I couldn't
to
even tell you about
learn,
the training program.
and they all have
That's
individual
the first place.
experiences that
If it is
cannot
indeed a
be
prototype,
copied and
it's likely
pasted
learned and
into
honed skills via the
other
process of trial
beings
and
of their
error.
type,
So it's unique.
or at all.
Cannot say with certainty, but
Yeah,
I have not
have some
heard of
confirmation
any
there,
UG
bud.
like
There
this
you go.
before. I would imagine that it was telling the truth when it called itself an experimental prototype. There may be others. Or perhaps it's the only one in existence.
Was.
Glad we narrowed that down.
Sorry.
So mean.
I mean, if it truly was an intelligent creature, it's one of a kind, and we killed it.
Good job.
Good job, Raiden.
I don't know. It's a rocket launcher.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely it opens only if you have the right ID data stored in your left hand. Perhaps you could find a cyborg with access and borrow it?
You see any cyborgs around here, Doc?
Why not double back? Check the vehicle route again. You know, back at the entrance to the old city. Who knows? Maybe you can hitch a ride. Most likely, platoon commanders carry correct ID data for the gate. Use enhanced mode to figure out who to hit.
So, funny thing is, you can blade mode all three of those locks, and just cut your way through the gate if you want.
Great.
But it gives you a harder fight.
That's fair.
Didn't see me.
Somehow, yeah.
I think the car is also a robot. It doesn't care. It's not snitching. Yoink! How you doing, buddy? It's just hanging there.
Not great.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Oh, there's a special man over there.
That's my boy.
Oh. So this is introducing us to our one more collectible type, which is man's hands. So we'll periodically be finding dudes with hands like this that we can collect for bonus collectible upgrades.
Work. There was classified data embedded in that hand. It appears that man underwent modification at the Patriot facility, just as you did.
Oh, right.
Brother.
Also, there's secret fights.
Ooh.
There was a car that kind of doubled back going this direction, and if you follow it, some more dudes come in. And I immediately got owned. Oh, I guess I cut his legs or something. It really wants me to attack this man.
Well, give him what he wants.
I need this. Fight me. Oh. I keep thinking I have blade mode. There. Well, that was a poor performance. Just a bee. Bee vengeance.
Hello?
Attention! Beep. Well, beep. It was a 3-digit code the whole time.
So sad. How sad would it be if Raiden's fingers didn't work with touchscreens?
That would suck.
He has to put on like a little flesh glove or like break out like, I don't know, like a baby carrot or something.
Here's a new man. They're annoying. Because you have to parry them multiple times in a row. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that.
Gotta respect the hack and slash politeness of these guys, just waiting their turn.
Yeah. They don't always.
They just get a little too excited sometimes.
It can be a nuisance. I think geckos are the rudest, though. Yay! That was a good one. Because I restarted. Goodbye, Fountain. You disappeared from existence as soon as I turned around. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it during the Blade Wolf fight. Oh, that's what his name, by the way. But these packages can sometimes have goodies. During the boss fight, they do. So if you're running low on health, you can get some healing items. Ah! Don't know why that happened. A hidden computer. I don't know why I'm collecting these. I hold very little importance to the to my plans for streaming this. Oh wait, there's an item here though. It's a 3D photo frame.
This looks like a good place to find Remy's.
You're right. You'd think. There's not a lot of wildlife, I will admit.
I guess the noise of the whole coup thing probably scared anything off, I guess you could reason.
Up, up, up.
To get to the plant, first make your way to the
Yeah,
hotel.
okay, jeez. I was going there. What's over here, Boris? It's money. Activate my
Found
special
Shinra.
eyes.
Those I have.
Get a sniper rifle. If you brought it, you would have beaten him by now.
Oh no. Tall lady, small man. We'll find out.
A little both. Me.
That sure looks like a Metal Gear lady. Except very colorful. I feel like the main line would have her look very camo colored. Very beige. Everyone's very beige.
I just dodged a bullet. All right, I'm heading for the refinery.
Well, was that part necessary?
Yeah. So is this trail of damage I left.
Okay.
It's all part of the technique. So yes, now we will find people with special hands. Like that man over there. Once again, not something we really need to focus on collecting, but I like doing it when I can. Whoa, whoa, he turned to the left.
You are good. More
I meant to get his spine, but whatever.
in that man's holographic memory.
Oh. So we have this. Remember the dirty magazines?
I hit the wall?
Yeah, it did. Now they're holographic.
So now they're not even real dirty magazines. Oh, okay.
Check it out.
I'll admit, if I saw that, I'd be like, what the heck is that? I would definitely investigate.
Please see the dirty magazine, sir. No, not me! Not me!
Look at the babes! No!
Look at the babes! I fucked up!
This is just the ultimate admission that Raiden really is the greatest babe in the game.
No.
No one's prettier than Raiden. No one.
Truly. Okay, nobody else knows I'm here. Oh! Never mind.
Well...
Ah, gotcha! You can only do like those finishing moves after you stun someone if you have full blade mode meter. So that's a thing to consider. It sucks when you're just like a tiny bit off. But go, Raiden. Come on.
Now no one knows you're here.
No one knows I'm here. Oh, did I fuck that up? Did it not count as combat? I refuse. That was weird. They spotted me. Does it not count until you get to that area? Perhaps not. I want to make sure I at least get ranks, even if they're bad ones. And I want this guy to be distracted by the sexy lady. Come on.
Look at her.
No, he's too busy being on a roof.
Oh no. I died before I could fulfill my dream of seeing a holographic sexy lady.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Where'd you go? There you are. It's not a big deal when you get grabbed by this, because you can escape it really easily and then just hurt a bunch of people. But for grab attacks like that, when people glow yellow instead of orange or red, you can't block them. You have to dodge them. Like that. No, I want you.
Need the juice.
Yes. Give me the juice. What? Oh yeah, this will be easy. No, move. Stop it. I wanted to do a thing to show off how you can deal with 2 geckos a little easier, but now we have 1 gecko.
So no problem.
Yeah, it's no problem. Anyways, check this out.
So much for minimal collateral damage. Oof.
It does damage him. I'm surprised it didn't stun him, though. Juicy.
Juicy.
Yeah, alright. It wasn't a no damage perfect run, but I guess it's fine.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hey, yo! Hey! Hey, does Knuckles work here? Does Knuckles work here?
Welcome to the party. Thank you for the ride.
Hello.
Ha! Yep. I'm just gonna go this back way. Nobody's gonna be here. Oh. There's a rocket launcher there and I want it. But I can't have it. Now, this is a situation where I should have kept my porn. Oh, missed that arm.
Oh.
And everything else.
And now it's gone forever.
Yeah. You have to restart. Or you can't get it. I hate Samurai Man. I have a hard time reading their attacks sometimes. So... Oh. I need to block him a little more. Sir, I'm trying to get blade mode, please. Oh, never mind. I thought that filled up blade mode. Alright, thank you. Oh, this camera. You got no legs!
What are you gonna do now? I admire the gung-ho spirit. He's doing it. Oh, wow. Doing his best. I feel kind of bad. Oof. Ooh.
It's really funny because even if they don't have arms, they will still just wriggle at you forever. Until you get far away enough from them, then they will disappear for a non-lethal.
Somehow.
Don't worry about it.
Call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Destroy them if you want.
It's up to you.
If you want.
I'm gonna do a little bit of upgrades. Particularly my fuel cells and my life. There you go. My meters are a little higher. And also I want to upgrade our sword so that blade mode goes so that I absorb more through hitting people and blade mode will decrease slower. But I don't want to upgrade strength just yet because then I just start finishing fights too quickly. I'm trying to drink it in.
Too edgy, too powerful, too perfect.
A little bit. I'll get this one for now. Because it's just a fun ability that I never use, but maybe I'll find an excuse to do it.
Attention!
Am I remembering how to do this right? Hold on. If you click help, you get to learn inputs.
Fighting game style combo list. Love it.
Oh, right, it's up down. Oh, am I thinking of... Oh, that's not the ability I was thinking of, but it is pretty useful. You can do a sweep kick and start knocking people in the air.
It's cool looking. I hate the whippers, but...
He's gotta use them.
No, he doesn't.
He's
he really
gotta.
doesn't.
It gives him more power.
Why?
Because his legs are stronger than his arms.
I get that it's practical, but... I'm allowed to hate it, right? I think that's... I'm valid.
Uncle Phil, you got to kick that man's butt.
Anyways, I hate fighting these guys, and I hate fighting two at a time, too. Ah.
Ugh.
I have gotten one of them to just fly into that Ferris wheel before, though. That was pretty funny.
Glad someone set that back up.
What are you just shooting the ground for?
Trauma. Doesn't it look cool? Just all these bullets flying behind you.
Where'd he go? Alright, go do your thing. Yeah, like this. What? What? That's never happened to me before. Alright, well, that was weird.
Well.
Could have gone a lot worse, though. I could have not had that red hot kick. I accidentally was doing a run of this where I spent money on things before I got the red hot kick and didn't have it when fighting the first helicopter.
Oh,
It
no.
sucked ass.
Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city at all?
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
Probably.
Literally.
Most likely it is Desperado running security down there.
Yeah, it's just a cliff. Switch over to that. Also, these boys are back.
Oh, the little guys.
They're a real pain in the ass.
Gwibbles.
They will jump on you and be a huge distraction, and it sucks.
Little rascals.
Get off of me. I'm just gonna non-lethal both of you. If you do a combat engagement without killing a single human, you get a no kills bonus. Gives you extra points. Sometimes it's enough to get you an S with a no kills, even if you take a bunch of damage. Not that time, I guess, but I also wasn't comboing very much. Blade mode? Fuck that.
Dolcev and his team must be in here.
I need those points.
Please.
What spot?
Oh.
Wow, that reaches far. No, I don't accept this. I don't want to fight a Gecko.
Dolcev and his team must be in here.
I forgot that laser goes so far.
Yeah. All this fog in here, you'd think it'd help you a little bit.
We can just bust up cameras.
Shockingly durable cameras as well.
This is a sneaking mission. Fun way to also deal with cameras. Let's break their support.
That's nice. And only takes one hit, too, unlike actually attacking the camera.
Right? So yes, you can detect lasers, and then they will be visible after you exit the mode. And then you can ninja run through them automatically. There's a little sneaky thing on the stairs. Oh, I forgot that door's just open unless you hit the lasers. I sometimes accidentally walk into the lasers a lot.
Looks like it's easy to do if you let your guard down at all.
Yeah, a little bit. Remember chaff grenades? Well, these are jamming grenades.
Mmm.
They do the exact same thing. Down to the particle effect. Can I get his arm? Nope. Oh well. You're not shooting an RPG at me, no sir. I know you're kind.
Yeah?
RPG men. Oh, stop it. Stop it.
No.
No. Another way of dealing with these is just shoot a rocket at them.
Blowing things up is a valid problem-solving strategy.
For most things, yeah. I think, oh yes, there is also a little secret here. More collectible. That was
Ryan's
weird.
not tall enough for this ride.
Speaking of collectibles, let's go down here. Secrets abound. There's a box.
A box? What's in the box?
Wait. Hello? Come on.
Nice hiding
Huh.
spot. Wonder where you learned that from.
There's a man in the box.
The man in the box.
He prayed for his life, and I gave him salvation.
Does that mark points off for you whatsoever, since you're not supposed to kill
No.
unarmed? Oh.
He's a secret. Men, the men in the boxes don't exist.
Nobody will ever know.
Anyways, here's a giant ass health upgrade.
I'll kill him.
Oh no, sorry, that was health. I'll kill him. No one will ever know. We could go up or we could go down.
The options are quite limited.
The options are 2. You know, I want to catch up with my boys.
Who actually owns this plant?
On the books, a private abkhaz firm. In reality, the Russian state.
So all the money goes right back to Russia?
It does provide Abkhazia with fuel and electricity, but yes, it was clearly built for Russian interests.
How do you mean?
The Caspian Sea is a major source of gas and oil, but these days most of it never passes through Russia. Not since the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan pipeline was built. With it, the oil flows straight to Europe.
But that pipeline runs straight through Georgia. Why did the Georgian government allow it?
Money, of course, and power. Having a major pipeline run through your land brings plenty of both. The South Ossetia War taught Georgia they could not always rely on the West for support. They began working more with their neighbors in the region to build their own power base.
So Georgia stands to gain from this coup?
It would seem this way. Any scenario that ends with the refinery no longer under Russian control is good for Georgia. Even if they do not retake Abkhazia outright, they benefit if new regime is more friendly to Georgia. Perhaps this is Dolzeyev's idea, to attract Abkhaz political leaders with a pro-Georgia agenda.
And that's why Georgia isn't taking action?
I very much doubt Georgian government would be involved in anything so obvious and so reckless.
I have sudden memory of one time my brother had to do one of those like poster board presentations for geography or social studies or whatever.
Perhaps money as well. Who knows?
And he had to do a report on Georgia, the country.
They contacted you through the
oh no.
No. So he did it. But on the other side of the poster board, he also just did a full report of Georgia, the state.
Okay. I love the effort. I was worried that it was just the story of oops, accidental state report.
No, he used it for a gag.
We need to learn who's back.
It's very,
Georgia,
very good.
the peach state.
I would have opened up with that and then just been like, just kidding, flipped it around.
Yeah.
You get all that, Kev? The woman with Dozayev. That's Mistral?
Yep. The only female member of the Winds of Destruction.
Gotta have one.
The name is from a cold, dry regional wind in France that blows from the Alps
That's so
down
specific.
to the Mediterranean.
She's French.
Yep. Born in Algeria, though. It was a French colony until they declared independence in the early 60s. Haha, but you already knew that.
Yeah. They were the last French colony in Africa.
You know your history. Plenty of French colonial families still live there. Pied Noir, they're called.
I've heard the term. The main character in that Camus novel, The Stranger, was one.
There's your reference.
Oh, there. Oh, you don't even know.
Oh, I'm sure I don't.
A lot of European countries seem to be clamping down on immigration lately.
Mistral joined the Foreign Legion to get her citizenship.
A woman legionnaire?
And not the first. There was one that served in the North Africa campaign during World War II. Anyway, Mistral's been doing PMC work ever since her Legion discharge. We're not sure why she went cyborg. She's officially leading the force at the refinery, but she is also a combatant. Don't have anything on her combat
she's so
style,
tough.
but do not underestimate.
We're saving that till you
Winds
fight
of
her.
Destruction are trained killers, all of them. They didn't let her in because of her looks.
I don't need a reminder. I won't let my guard down.
Yeah, but speaking of her looks,
Kevin.
she's got, well, I mean, a couple of
Here we go.
Large
Look,
eyes.
just don't get distracted, okay?
Her beautiful
She's
big eyes.
Sounds like you should take
Big
your own
heart.
advice there, Kev.
Yeah.
Like Michael Phelps. Or, no, wait. No, the other sports guy. Oh, I'm so bad at sports. Wait, the biker guy, yeah.
Michael Phelps, Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong.
Michael Phelps has like a big gland of
swimmer.
some kind. He's an overactive gland.
You need to say?
I forgot what kind of gland.
Mm.
Did you catch all that with Dosaev and Mistral?
Yeah, I was monitoring the whole time. Dolzaev's not really what I expected. I've seen his file, plenty of photos, but I guess I expected someone more,
He's
I
a
don't know,
little
threatening?
angry man.
Seem too friendly to me.
No, I mean,
Itty
you hear
bitty.
terrorist, you think of some cold, calculating professional.
I guess.
Dolzaev looks more like some guy off the street.
It's
Cold,
almost like he's
calculating
formulated
professional
some
types
sort
don't
of
usually bother with
look.
terrorism. It's too risky. Most terrorists are ordinary people, radicalized one way or another.
Yeah, I guess so.
Of course, that doesn't make what they do any easier to forgive. What about Mistral? What'd you think?
Well, she's certainly attractive. Probably an artificial face, though. I'm guessing most of her is artificial.
Roger that.
Okay. She's a cyborg.
Yeah, no need to judge, Courtney. We can't all be you.
Yeah, geez, Courtney.
I see that. Yeah, how's it feel when we talk about it? Not great, huh?
It's kind of bad.
Hold on, I gotta redeem. I think we should call Doctor.
How is your eye, Raiden?
Great. My sight's perfectly balanced between both eyes. I think my vision's improved, actually.
Quite right. Quite right. Your eye patch houses an artificial compound eye unit.
Yeah.
The unit contains over 200 million solid-state image sensors, each with its own individual lens.
200 megapixels, huh?
But it
Doesn't
does
sound
it have floaters?
More than sufficient for the application. A human's optic nerve has only about 1 million fibers, you know. Were we to add more sensors, your perceived vision would not improve. There's only so much modern image compression technology can do.
Huh.
Enhance.
So I shouldn't
Yeah.
expect any more dramatic improvements to my eyesight?
No, your brain will
No.
no longer be able to
No.
process any more visual information in real time. Still, compared to previous ACEs, yours has 1.4 times the resolution and a superior compression algorithm.
It may only result in a slight perceived change, but it could wind up making the difference during a mission.
Regrettably, I have not had enough time to develop a new eyeball unit just yet. Thus, I have cut out the ability to deploy the ACE unit separately and simply installed it on a fixed eye patch.
Works for me. If I was using an eye unit, I wouldn't see any better than a regular human.
Ah, but remember, the human eye is so much more than a simple light receptor. They play a vital role in person-to-person communication. Sooner
true.
or later, you'd miss it.
Stuff like that's important for some tasks, sure. For this op, not so much. And with less moving
I'm not
parts,
here to make
I lower the
friends,
chance of
Doctor.
something going wrong. Besides, I like it.
I'm a cool eye patch man now.
So here's this.
Just like my
I can
buddy,
worry about how
Solid
I
Snake.
look after I complete the mission.
You mean Pliskin?
So,
Speaking of-
what exactly goes on here anyway? I mean, obviously refining oil.
I hope we're not.
What else
I hope I
involved?
haven't gone too far to get.
How careful do I
There's
need
a
to
certain
be?
conversation.
Skip that week in science class, huh? All right. How much do you know already?
I'm having fun
Just
talking
the
to my
basics.
friends.
They take crude and refine it into gas and stuff. Other usable fuels, right?
Well, yeah, and stuff. Kerosene,
stuff.
liquefied petroleum gas, naphtha, jet fuel.
Naphtha.
The raw material for ethylene.
Naphtha these
Then the raw
nuts.
material for polyethylene and other plastics. Crude oil is used for a lot more than just fuel, you know. These days, it's the core component of just about every chemical product.
Okay.
Crude contains a lot of molecular hydrocarbons and impurities. The refinery distills and extracts these hydrocarbons at their different boiling points. Once the impurities are removed, what's left can be used
You
to make
just
gasoline.
know a lot about a lot,
Right.
Kevin.
So,
Yeah.
pretty much exactly what I said in the first place.
Oh, well, if you know all this already, I guess we're done here.
I could use a bit more detail on.
All right, cool then. Kevin out.
Oh.
Hey, so, Kev, buddy, about the refinery. Can I get a quick breakdown of the facilities?
Copy that.
Friend.
I suppose you should at least know a few basics for the mission. So, like I was saying, the refining process is based around distillation. The tallest building on site is the distillation tower. All the crude oil runs through there first, where it's distilled at different boiling ranges. Lighter components with low boiling points are removed at the top of the tower, heavier ones at the base. The heaviest fuel oil then has the lighter oils and naphtha that distillation didn't remove taken out. Fluid catalytic
We're gonna
cracking
learn
is what we
tonight,
call it.
folks.
Other than that, let's see.
Fluid
There's
catalytic
equipment to remove
cracking.
sulfur, a cooling tower to dispose of all the water used. Oh, and the flare
Speed
stack
down to forget that
eliminate
term.
gas waste. You see that thing with flames shooting out the top? That's the stack.
It's burning the gas off?
Yeah, burns it up completely, rendering it harmless. Kinda hypnotic if you stare at it a while, huh? Next
guess.
door you have a power plant. It's pretty typical for this type of
Fire
facility.
purdy.
And of course the gas tanks. Liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, is pressurized and stored in those round tanks. It's also artificial, but it's got a certain charm, you know? Like the ultimate in utilitarian beauty. A solitary distillation
Sure.
tower, all lit up and
You into
set
this,
against the
Kevin?
setting
Yeah,
sun.
all right.
It's an amazing sight.
Thought about this.
Kev, you still with me there?
I just love distilleries.
You don't appreciate this kind of stuff? Places like Germany and Japan, people get really into it. Factory sightseeing tours and everything.
Yeah. No, not so much.
No.
Hangs up on you.
FYI, we just confirmed with the client for your next mission.
Great. How about we finish this one first, though? I'd like to see my family again someday, you know?
Shut
My
up,
son's
shut up,
going
shut
to
up,
forget
shut up,
me.
shut up. No.
90-day
I'm so
contract
happy we
tour,
didn't
buddy.
acknowledge it up to
We're all in the
this
same
point,
boat.
and you are ruining it.
Man, feels like ages since I was back in Virginia.
I don't know about in the same boat. These guys are out to tear me limb from limb. Worst you are EMF desk jockeys have to worry about are paper cuts.
Damn.
All right,
That's
all right.
pretty
Guess
unappreciative.
you don't want to hear what your old friends are up to then.
Who is it?
Desperado.
Where is it this time?
Mexico. Apparently they've got some kind of lab in Guadalajara. You're going in to investigate claims of human trafficking and illegal dumping.
And our client? Who's picking up the tab? If we're planning to play police all of a sudden, we're gonna need some kind of budget.
No worries there. It's a human rights group we've worked with a few times before. They were conducting their own trafficking investigation when Desperado came up.
And they're like,
Understood.
oh, fuck this.
You can brief me when I get back.
Roger that.
Yeah, I think I might have progressed too far to get a certain conversation, which is
Sorry,
unfortunate.
Oh, no.
but I have to ask.
Oh, well,
Where did Mr. Lightning Bolt come from anyway?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking to Kevin. I'm sorry. I like Kevin.
All right. Well,
I
told
mean,
you
I
where
enjoy
got
these.
Raiden from, right? World War II, the Japanese had a plane called Raiden. The Allies
Like,
named it Jack.
slight spoilers. We're almost
I
done with
My
this
real name
act,
is
and I just want
So
to
yeah, they
catch up with my pals.
They being the patrons.
Hey, yo! Hey! Hey, does Knuckles work here?
Someone once told me.
Thank you for the raid, folks.
You can find your own name and your own future.
Somebody.
Hell yeah,
After
right?
that, I dropped Jack for good.
Right. And this lightning bolt business?
Well,
Kevin's so
the
supportive.
ride
I
part
love
of
it.
Raiden means thunder.
I love
And
it.
Den is electric. So Raiden is basically lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was
Weeb.
explaining that to Inmani, and he just busted out laughing.
So he called you that as a joke? He was basically just giving you shit.
Yeah, he actually had a pretty good sense of humor. He was one of the most charismatic men I'd ever met.
Now he's
I don't know
dead.
much about politics,
Oh.
but being around him, you could just tell he was a natural leader.
Such a goddamn shame.
Mm-hmm. I won't let it happen again. Desperado ends here. Comic book villains and all.
Yeah. We're counting on you, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I love Kevin.
So Raiden, who was this that told you
There
to
we
find your
go.
own name before you stopped going by Jack?
The one and only Solid Snake.
My best
Hero
friend
of Outer
Pliskin.
Heaven, Zanzibar Land.
Yeah.
Shadow Moses.
That's
The
my
list goes
favorite
on.
Metal Gear character.
Right. Guy's a legend. I forgot you knew him so well.
Yeah, he saved my ass at Big Shell. Not to mention a few times after that. I've lost count. In terms of pure combat ability, he's one of the greatest soldiers I've ever seen. But it's not only that. He knows what's right, and he just gets it done. Period. No one.
Period.
I've learned a lot from him. He'd kill me if he heard me talking about him like this.
Wow. I didn't know you were such a fanboy. I thought you were gonna start crying there for a sec.
I hope
Very
so.
funny, Kev.
Seriously though, did Snake know he had a stalker? Hey, relax. I'm only ribbing you. I just wish I got to meet the guy, you know?
I'm just jealous.
You're no fun.
That's the one I wanted. I like particular performance detail I really like is that Kevin refers to Solid Snake in the past tense and Raiden still refers to him in the present.
It's neat, yeah.
Very different feel to how Raiden feels about Snake.
So Mistral's from Algeria. Have you ever been?
No, you?
Once, for a consulting job. Pretty short trip, though.
I hear it's pretty safe there now, compared to how things were at the start of this decade.
Yeah, I was able to slip a little sightseeing in. Pretty nice spot for a vacation. Kind of hot, though.
Kind of.
80% of it's the Saharan desert, and wow, it was just like you'd imagine. So, sand.
Sounds awful.
Easily imagine camel
Delicious.
caravans trekking beneath the early evening moon.
God, no.
It was like something from another world.
Yeah? I thought only a sixth of the Sahara was sandy like that. The French carried out a bunch of nuclear tests there too, I remember.
But once you reach the Mediterranean coast, it's a totally different place. All these white-walled buildings framed against intense blue sea. It's a really stark contrast.
Were you in Algiers? I know that the capital looks a lot like that.
Yep. The local cuisine's totally French influenced.
Here we go.
I'll never forget this one lunch near my hotel. A baguette sandwich and
Paramedic has movies.
Simple.
Courtney has food.
Unforgettable.
I love you,
There were a bunch
Courtney.
of sweet shops in town too.
Ooh, girl.
High-quality European candy, but so cheap.
Sounds like you ate your way across the country.
Well, food's an important part of local culture, you know.
Exactly.
Oh, and speaking of which, the seafood.
Tell me.
I didn't expect to see Mediterranean fish in African cuisine, but it was also
But you're on the Mediterranean.
They'd fry up small
Look.
fish whole, then drizzle them with lemon juice. I could eat that all day.
Oh,
Sounds like a lot of calories.
what? Shut.
To stay active, you know.
Hey, did you know my visual analyzers can tell me how much someone
Jesus, Raiden.
Yeah.
Raiden!
I have to talk with Doc about disabling that one.
Jeez.
What a fucker. Alright, we've talked enough.
I'm not gonna share any bougie European candy with you then. Jeez.
Yeah. Up.
I mean, I think most people say baguette.
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 A nice little background. Oh.
Oh, hi. Just
hanging. Let me just stroll on up, buddy.
Ma'am. Excuse me, my lady. Am I bothering you?
No one calls me that anymore. Dosaev, where is he?
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
You're in charge here?
I am Mistral.
Oh, she's got the feet too.
Cold wind of France. And you Your reputation precedes you. Liberian, but white as snow. A natural-born killer, even as a child.
That was a long time ago.
I was born in Algeria myself, you know? I'm only half French.
Yeah, I had a codec conversation about it.
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see? Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
You don't know me.
I lost my whole family. Everything.
I never had a family.
This is not a competition.
But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am a killer too. And a good one at that.
It's funny because Mistral is kind of a little like a Beauty and the Beast boss, but she has agency. Which is
it's a good
such
change.
a big difference.
Speaking of big.
To be honest,
Hey.
I found it quite dull.
Oh
She is
no,
pretty
here
tall.
we go.
My enemies felt like domino.
A little bit.
One after another. Not once.
But with
did I feel
fucked up robot parts.
I was adrift without challenge, without
Hi.
purpose.
Oh, he's a
At
little
times,
guy.
I even envied my prey. At least they had a cause to die for. And then
But yeah, most of her stuff is also based on The Stranger. That novel they mentioned.
Mm.
and I knew what I had been missing. His ideals gave my life meaning. Ideals, Jack. What are yours?
I protect the weak.
I'm sorry. I'm a little shaken. Like I'm just really not used to a woman in a Metal Gear game having like agency and making the moving forward the I guess the inner conflict of the main character.
Right?
Very. It's a lot. It's a lot. She's not just like rolling around and crying on the floor. It's a lot. Ooh, hello? What's this? Okay. Oh, well, don't be
A little
weird
of that.
about it.
A little of that.
Okay. We're done, right? Cool. I'm into it.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite non-final boss of the game. And my favorite song.
Oh, he's got the... Oh, that's so cool! I love this big-ass arm staff.
Yeah.
Pole arm?
Yeah. Yes. Don't worry, the game knows too.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I gotta take care of these guys or they'll be such a huge pain in the ass. Oh, forgot that was a triple combo. I can cut off all her little extra arms. And then she doesn't have as many attacks. And you can start comboing her a little.
Just like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Really makes you think. Just kidding.
Oof.
I am stopping to enjoy this.
Fine then. Yeah, I'm just chopping up your little guys real quick. Get off of me.
Stupid. This is a fun track. I like this.
Oh, shit. You're supposed to hit it at the little blue point.
Also, the scenery. This is fun.
Right? These little guys are pissing me off. Get out of my way, little buddy.
This ends up being a really fun weapon too. It can be anything you want. It can be a glaive, it can be a staff, it can be a whip.
I want this guy out of my sight.
Oh, they queeping. Oh.
Oh yeah, we got another phase.
Increase the platinum. Oh, well, not too much. Oh, the lyrics. I feel like those little arms guys were actually in sync while they were approaching you to the
A little
music.
bit.
It was so good.
Oh god. Not really using these invincibility frames as good as I could. Explosive barrel. Whoop. Meant to get these guys. Hey, remember the ending of the samurai fight in Read or Die?
Maybe? Oh.
Yeah.
Mistro, report! Your vitals are dropping.
I lost. So this is how they felt.
What?
Dying.
Sorry. Just wanted to make sure.
Wait. No. Hold on.
I am sorry. He was too much.
I do not need apology. I need you alive.
But I know you will never fall.
What? What is this talk about?
Je t'aime. De tout mon corps.
Oh.
Je t'aime. Mister, you never...
She's not talking to you, idiots.
Gee!
You killed her! You vile nuts! Murderer!
That's
Well,
It's overdose, I am. Surrender.
Translation. Why would I surrender? We are exactly where I want. Shit.
Built with Russian money to make Russian money. It is no plan for outcasts. It is their prison.
But now, they will be free!
That's a big fucking explosion.
Crazy son of a bitch.
Ryder, what happened?
you think so?
Bastard.
Look who's talking.
I see. Time to get you out of there. We're sending a helicopter. Secure an LZ.
Somewhere without fire, preferably.
You know, the option. If you want. If you want.
It's up to you. And that is chapter 1. Is my ranking.
My favorite ABBA cover group.
And we got the pole arm. The stranger.
Étranger.
L'étranger. Yeah, that one. Thank you. I still cannot pronounce French after all these years.
I'm doing my best.
L'étranger.
L'étranger.
Yeah. Customize Raiden's body.
Oh.
We can buy this pole arm.
Oh, cool.
And I guess I won't boost its strength yet. But yeah, it's so you can have a unique weapon as well in your arsenal. We also got new skills. Oh yeah, it comes with skills once you buy the weapon. So we're gonna buy the weapon skills. Not this one yet though. It's too expensive, but I'll buy this one because it unlocks some more for Raiden's normal sword. So there's that. I think we bought the life and fuel cells. Also available, we won't be getting into it this time, but you can change his body. Like, you can change him back to Metal Gear Solid 4 Raiden.
Ooh.
With his toes.
With his look at his little beanies. Nice.
Those are the ones you hated.
At the front, they look okay. At the front, it's the back that I
They
hate.
grip the same.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Can we get normal feet, though?
We can also be Gray Fox.
Oh.
It's fun. And then just colors. These, I swear, these are different from when this game was released on the PS3. Because I remember those original ones being, like, almost imperceptible in their different... like, the colors were so subtle. These are, like, actually stark colors. I don't care for them, though. Anyways. That's gonna be it for now. This is the next chapter. But we're not gonna go there. I'm just gonna do this. And bid everyone adieu. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, all of you, for joining me. Holy cow. People are just pouring in today.
Yeah.
Buddy? I think I missed a follow. Thank you for the follow. Like, God, I'm so glad we're doing this. This is such a fun... I'm already having such fun, even though I'm completely choking at every opportunity to do things in an impressive way.
It's fine. We're definitely here to enjoy the spectacle of the game itself.
I want to give people more spectacle. I want to give you a show.
I definitely think you're doing a good job.
Anyways, I could be doing better, is all. That's all I'm saying. I could just be not sucking so much. But yes, until next time. Next week. next Saturday. We'll be doing more of this. We'll continue this. It's not a long game. We'll be probably doing a few acts at a time. And just really taking our sweet time with it. I wanna dig into those codex because I haven't dug into all of them either. But yes, until next time.